Manly Cave show. This is kind of a quick little interlude here. So I did some gardening the other day, and I wanted to show y'all what that was about. I was planting some corn, and I was planting some, as well as some cucumbers in there, and on the other side of the garden as well. And I was also planting some potatoes the other day, sweet potatoes. We grew some sweet potatoes, and then we decided to harvest them. And we harvested them later, a few months later, and believe it or not, there was a couple even left after a few months. So then we tilled the land, and then we broke up the soil, which is basically tilling the land. But watch this video, check it out. I think you're gonna like it. It talks about gardening. If you want to grow your own organic stuff, it's very important to grow. Even if you have an apartment, you live in an apartment or a mobile home, whatever you live in, you can always get pots. And with those pots, you can put stuff in there if you don't have a garden where you are, and you can go ahead and grow your own organic stuff. It's very important to do that, especially if you want to live off the land per se. And even though the pots are not the land, you can just pretend like it's part of the land. And actually, it is part of the land because there's a bunch of dirt. Anyway, enjoy this video. This is Jay, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. What's up? This is Jay. So what I'm going to do today is, we're going to do the Manly Cave show. It's going to be part of one of my episodes. I'm not sure yet which one, but I'm going to till my land. I'm going to plant some really good pumpkins right now, and I'll show you here. See that? I'm going to plant some pumpkins. I already tried to plant some a couple months ago, wrong season. It's just how you learn about farming, I guess, per se. I'm also going to plant some sweet corn. So when autumn comes, we'll have some nice corn, delicious corn, and we'll have some pumpkin. So with farming, I don't live on a farm. I live, got a nice backyard where we can just plant things. It's a blessing. And if you have an apartment, you can plant things in pots and stuff like that as well. We used to live in an apartment. Anyway, so I want to teach y'all, it's important, especially as you grow up, on how to understand the basics of agriculture. Okay, if you want to grow your own stuff, or it's already grown from Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever community you have in the area of, it could be like growing up, we had, what the heck was it? I think it was called Tony's Nursery or something like that. And certain communities or certain nurseries all over. It's pretty cool. But anyway, so I'm going to till the land right now. And tilling is basically, I'm going to take this here. Check this out. This is a pretty big thing here. I'm going to take this and I'm going to till it, right? So I'm going to use this first, and then I'm going to use this to dig. Okay, and then I'm going to mix the soil, and I'm going to try to get it on camera. If I can't, sorry about that. But actually, I'm looking at a spot right now where I could possibly get it on camera. So let's begin, okay? This is only going to be a couple minutes video, so just wanted to teach y'all because it's important to understand these things, especially if you want to grow your own crops. Organic is, obviously the best without all the pesticide spray on and all the chemicals. God only knows what they put on those things nowadays on the food. Anyway, let me put the video like this and show y'all. I got some potting mix as well, which is really good here. Get this leaf out of the way so y'all can see. Otherwise you think I'm in a super garden here. So I'm going to also use my shovel to get some things. So what I'm going to do is this. Taking this right there, breaking the soil. You see how I'm breaking the fallow ground? Kind of like how God breaks a heart. He starts to break that fallow ground so we can get that heart of flesh. It's in the Bible. Some of y'all didn't know that. You break that fallow ground. Or fallow ground. I don't know how to pronounce it right. I'm going to break it down, right? Just keep on breaking it. Because the land needs tilled. Like the heart needs tilled. It needs to, in order to change in life, God needs to till that land. He needs to break that fallow ground in the heart in order to change, to understand his ways. That's happened more than once in my life, I'll tell you that much. So, tilling it. See all that hard dirt? Stuff really would not grow in that hard dirt. Use this a little bit. Chop up that stuff. Let's tough ground. This hill has not been tilled in probably years. Way before we bought this place. But I did learn some farming. I want to give credit because it's important to give credit in life. From my wife and my mother-in-law, they taught me some stuff about farming. It's very important to give credit to where credit is due, excuse me. You know, and then I'm gonna make, I think, well, let's see, maybe right here. Get a better camera angle there. All right. So then what I'm gonna do, check this out. So, that's some hard dirt. Nothing's gonna grow there. They can grow here. There's not even one earthworm here. It's crazy. All right. So now put some water in it, right? Put some water in there. That's right. Got to get it nice and soft. It's like you got to add water to the dough for the pizza. Got to make it nice and soft before you make that pizza. Grappling here. There we go. Nice and soft. It's probably a boring video at this point, but there's a lesson in it. No water. See that water right there? It's going to do that real nice. Alright. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add some potting mix. A little bit of nice dirt, right? Put some nice fresh stuff in there. Oops, a leaf went in there. It's alright. Good mulch. Alright, so what we'll do here is we're going to plant that corn as I talked about. Whew. Alright. This is just regular old corn, as you can see. It's just kernels, you know. See that? There's little kernels. So we're gonna put those in there, right? We're just gonna kind of plant them all the way down the line. You don't know what's gonna grow and what's not. That's honestly the thing. We're pretty much gotta plant it or gotta drop them in numerous places, right? So now I know that this here is soft now, right? Soft dirt like mud, but I still don't want to put that in there, even though I did that right now. It's a little. I want to take my potting soil and I want to fill this. Okay. Add a little bit more corn. I'm going to take my potting soil. Then what I'm going to do is put water on top of that. So that way it's like nice mix of stuff. All right, here. Right there too. Just a little bit right there. And you can wear gloves if you want to do this. So I'm covering the corn. You see what I'm doing? Covering the corn. Boom. Cool. Anyway, my battery's running low on my phone here. Gotta make this fast for John. Then what I want to do is basically put some water on here too, and it's good too, so the next time when we go to water the garden or whatever, we are going to know where this is, because obviously the soil is different. And if we want, sometimes, you know, like you'll buy tomatoes from Home Depot, or definitely the bell peppers, when we go to plant those are already half grown. So I'll put the little tag up: yellow bell peppers, green bell peppers, red bell peppers. I don't know what's what until the season comes, until they start growing. So this is important for being a man too. If you have a family, You know, you can go out there and plant with your wife and stuff, and your kids if they like that stuff. Let's see. I think that's about gonna fill that hole. So almost use this whole bag of soil here. It's all big. It's like a mulch composite. You see all that nice stuff, all the nice fragmented, broken down wood and stuff in it, along with possibly recycled paper. I'm thinking that's what it almost looks like in here. That's fantastic because the paper came from the trees, and the trees go back down to the earth. Anyway, so boom. All right. So now what I want to do is, like I said, I'm going to take this. I'm going to spray on top, make it nice and wet. That way that nice soil just kind of absorbs right into the other dirt. And then the soil lands on top of that corn. And hopefully in a couple months, I'll do another video by the fall. More than a couple months. What is it, end of February here? Give about 6 months or so. Hopefully we'll have some nice corn. And then I'm going to make another hole and plant some pumpkin, which I'm not going to do a video on. It's the same concept, but I'm sure y'all get it. Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching this boring video of me planting corn in my backyard. But yeah, good stuff. And there we go. It's important to do. This is Jay. I'm out. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Have a great day. Later.